With U.S. troops heading home, Russian officials are publicly enjoying the moment.
The U.S. is not just withdrawing troops from Afghanistan. They are withdrawing, effectively admitting the failure of their 20-year mission.
Russian President Vladimir Putin initially endorsed the U.S. military operation, in part because the American presence de facto resolved Russia's own concerns about a terrorist threat in Afghanistan. But with the U.S. now on its way out, analysts say the Kremlin is openly worried that renewed fighting and masses of refugees could spill over into neighboring Central Asian nations, allowing Islamic extremism to spread in a region traditionally under Moscow's sway.
Thinking about its own security, Russia has absolutely no choice but interfere in Central Asian republics in case the situation there will be unstable.
In recent days, Russian officials hosted Taliban representatives for talks in Moscow, with both sides seeking security guarantees. Taliban negotiators claim their fighters now control 85% of Afghan territory, but ruled out attacks on Russian military allies like Tajikistan, with whom Moscow shares a collective security agreement. Yet already several thousand people have streamed across the border amid clashes with Afghan government troops.
Okay, maybe Talib leaders are exaggerating when they say that they control 85% of territory. But their deployment on Tajik border is a real fact. They control Tajik border.
Meanwhile, political observers at home have been quick to point out the irony of the Kremlin negotiating with a group it officially deems a terrorist organization, even as it cracks down on Russian opposition groups like Alexei Navalny's Anti-Corruption Foundation, and what many see as a similar extremist pretext to ban members from fall parliamentary elections.
Navalny and his followers would never be allowed to gather in Moscow. But if you're the Taliban, why not? If that's what the authorities want, it's hypocritical and cynical. Even the Taliban is allowed to do what political opponents of the Kremlin are not.
Having fought its own deadly decade-long war in Afghanistan in the 1980s that ended in defeat, few think the Kremlin is eager to engage again militarily. But as the American role in Afghanistan ends, the danger is that spiraling circumstances on the ground could force Russia into entering the void. Charles Maines for VOA News, Moscow.